Today I'm going to show you how to make an animated font like this in under 10 minutes. Alright, let's jump right in. There are two things that we need. Let's head over to animography.net. From here, you're going to go up to typefaces. This is where they have all the different ones that they've created. All amazing, but we're going to find the free one right now. Gilbert is one of the free ones. When you're getting these fonts, you need to make sure that it says AE Project plus JSX version. We're going to add that to our cart. You will, from here, go through your checkout process. And once you finish that process, it is going to send you an email. All right, the next thing that we need to get is called the Animography controller. This is another free tool. So you just go down, add it to your cart, and fill out all the information, and it is going to send you an email. So once you've downloaded those files from the email that they sent you, we're going to open them up in Finder. Once you've located the files, this is probably the trickiest part. We need to download the Animography controller into the script portion of After Effects. Sounds really confusing. It's not that big of a deal. So what we need to do is open a new tab in Finder, which is Command T, and then we're going to go to our applications. We're going to find After Effects. So we're going to open up the After Effects drop down, and then we're going to go to Scripts, and then from there we're going to go to Scripts UI. And then all we have to do is go back to our original Finder tab and drop in the JS file into that folder. And then you'll see it in there. It's called the Animography Controller 1.5. Now we're going to go back to our downloads and find that Gilbert font. And we're going to click on the AEP file of Gilbert. This is going to open up After Effects. You may need to update this file to the most recent version of After Effects. But here we go. This is it. This is the font, and this is a little sample that they created. But what we're going to do is we're going to go up to Composition, New Composition, and I'm going to title this Knitted City. We're going to make it 15 seconds. Frame rate is good. 600 by 600 is good. From here, we're going to click the drop down on Gilbert, and basically we're going to find the letters that we want to use. So I'm going to go to uppercase, and I'm going to drag down the letter that I want to use. And same thing for the lowercase. And if you hold Command while you're clicking, you can select more than one letter at a time. And I'm going to just drag those underneath. And I'm going to reorder them so that I can visualize what's going on. And then hit Command D to duplicate that T because I need two of them. So the next part is we're about to start using that Animography controller. Well, you'll see here that the files, those letters are huge. They're too big for what we want. But the best way to control all of these things at once is to get the Animography controller open. With all of those letters selected, we're going to click Create Controller. And it has created a layer on top that controls all of the letters beneath it. So instead of having to scale each of these letters individually, we can just scale the controller all at once. So we're gonna twirl down the controller and go to the scale and drag that down. I'm gonna go pretty small to 18. You'll see that it's the right size now, but a lot of the letters are overlapping. We just need to fix that. So what we're going to need to do is go through each letter individually. We need to get our timeline to where we can see, but we're going to go through each letter and shift them, hold shift and click the arrow keys to move them over to the spots that you like them. All right. So let's see how it looks now. Great. The one thing that I would like to change though is that it feels like they should be coming in at different times. So I'm going to stagger them so that they come in right after the next one. Yeah, that's great. I'm going to open my timeline a little bit because it was cutting off some of the letters. Still is a little bit. That's good. All right, now we're going to go to the word city. I'm going to drag down the C. I'm going to select all the letters for the word city. I'm going to drag those down. I'm going to highlight all of those words, all those letters, and go and create a new controller for all of those. This will allow me to scale them all at once again. And the Animography controller does a little bit more than that too. It's pretty cool. So we have them the right size. We're going to make them 18 like the other one. Now we just need to space them out correctly using that, holding shift and using the arrow keys. All right, that looks pretty good. The only problem is that it looks like the word city comes in before knitted is finished, so we need to continue our staggered timing. Drag that timeline out a little bit more so we can see the full thing. Perfect. Here's where the Animography controller comes in. We can twirl down the effects, click on Gilbert controller, and it's going to open an effect panel up at the top. And there are two drop downs, animation and color. The animation section is to control the length of when you want things to come in, how long you want them to animate for, and when you want them to go out. Pretty technical. You can also adjust the colors across all the letters within that control panel. So right now I'm going to change the red to the pink to a much more red color, and I changed the magenta to a darker blue. Just subtle changes that it's pretty cool that this controller gives you the capability to change the color across all the letters at once. Yeah, it's looking better. So that's it with the basic Animography controls. It's that simple. If you have any questions on that, let me know. I did want to show you, though, if you're willing to spend $40, you can get this really cool thing called Font Manager that makes your life way easier when it comes to animated typography. So I'm gonna just demonstrate what Font Manager looks like. It actually allows you to create. I'm gonna create a new composition called Tip Videos, but you can go down and select this Font Manager. And this Font Manager actually allows you to type words in, and instead of dragging each letter individually, you can select your spacing, your paragraph style, your size, your font size. You can even select how you want them to stack, like if you want them to be offset by a frame. It's pretty cool. And look, here it is creating all of our letters with their animations. It's pretty amazing. So in the matter of 5 seconds, I was able to create the entire two tip video. So now I'm just going to adjust the sizing on this, the scale. I'm going to center it and pull my timeline work area back a little bit. And it's that simple. It created it that quickly. So there's another option for you if you have a little bit of extra money to throw at this.